Alright, well, I guess I'll spend a couple of minutes giving you my thoughts on this thing. I think it is absolutely awesome, and I'm glad I'm not a chump that buys neural DSP stuff, because I've already spent $100. That is $50 on my iMaster, $20 on my Fangs, and $30 on my Iron Gate pedal. So, what's a guy to do when he's got a bunch of guitar pedals? Well, I got this amp sim for free a while back, and it's been worth it, especially since I got the version 2 upgrade at no charge. And yeah, I gotta say, this thing's pretty incredible. Well, stomp section was absolutely great with the gate. I've got it pretty powerful, like -12. I thought I had it at 10. The low and high really helps your DI signal, which mine's dirtied up by my pedals, but it really helps the melodic notes punch through. The drive was kind of useless for that, it just makes it more messy. But if you're not using guitar pedals, this thing is awesome. It's like one of those boutique overdrive pedals that you'd want to own or something. It's like pretty cool. And I love the graphics on these too. And then for the amp itself, resonance and focus really helped bring the notes out in the melody. Gain, I just left it 0 because it really just, even on the clean channel, it wasn't helping anything with my sound. But then again, the sound from the amp itself on the crunch and dirty channels, if you're not using pedals, that is some really good sound. Just, you know, I'm addicted to my chainsaw, so that's what I stick with. But you can set like some really cool stuff with this. Like, I've got a few, like if I wanted to do just the pedals, that's how I set it up. And that's how I did the stomp section when I was doing the sound just on its own. And then if I wanted to do like the overdrive on the amp, that's how I set it up, but I had the drive pedals turned off. And the cabs were really impressive here, I gotta say. Now the IRs are really cool. Like, I was impressed with these, but I used my Jens Bogren ones, and I used the high and low pass to get the rumbly low end of the fart me down IR, and the super tight upper end of the Sound of God over here. So I high pass that at 500, low pass 22,000. Then the other one I just, you know, 120 to 1,000. Let this have the bottom end so I would get that extra grindy rumble out of the chainsaw tone. And the graphic EQ is great if you're not using the pedals. Like, I just destroyed my chainsaw sound when I used this thing. I thought it would be helpful, but I guess it wasn't. But just dialing it in with the settings here was enough. Like, that was good. Delay and reverb are bonuses. I mixed them both in very subtly, and it sounds great. So they did a totally killer job with this. I had to crank my output back a little bit because my pedals were so loud. But, yeah. Really wonderful, highly recommended, and very affordable. So if you're on a budget, need a practice solution on your desktop, like, this isn't even in my DAW, this is the standalone version of it, so it's really cool. Like, we're spoiled nowadays. I'm going to be using this thing. It so far is the best amp sim I've ever used, along with my pedals, and it complements them very well, so I'm going to stick with that. And because of that, I probably won't be doing very many more gear reviews or anything, so enjoy it while it lasts. And you guys take care. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit the bell icon for homebrew death metal. Be one of my goats.